My name's Ian Schuler. I'm the CEO of Devt SEED. Devt SEED is a data engineering and design company that takes very complicated data and helps people to use it to make better decisions. We work with development organizations like the World Bank, with different governments and other public institutions to take their data, combine it with other sorts of messy data sets or other complex data sets like satellite imagery or map data and traffic data or other sorts of information, do something with that, manipulate that data and try to extract some insight from it, and then provide that to decision makers so that they can make better decisions. We've done that in a lot of different areas. We've done it in everything from helping the Washington Post to tell its readers about what's going on election night and better understand what's transpiring across the country during elections, to working with NASA on being better able to predict hurricane speed. Today, the main reason that we're here is to talk about some of the work we've been doing around energy data and road data and infrastructure data to allow decision makers who are responsible for planning to make better decisions on how they provide accessible energy and roads to the entire population.
So what is the problem with energy that was being supported by the use of this tool, and what was the name of the tool?
Yeah, the tool that we're talking about today, we're previewing some tools called TORUS. TORUS essentially allows a government to take all of the disparate information from around the country about the road network or electric network and be able to put that in one place to improve it and to make sure that everybody has access to the best information at all times. It's built on top of a set of open source tools called OpenStreetMap, which provides a really easy way for people at different levels of government to post information, to edit information, to provide the on-the-ground situation of what's going on. In a lot of cases, the people who have the best information about what's happening within a community are the people who work there. And so this is allowing a central government that's responsible for planning and budget to really know what's going on around the country, have that all in one place.
What kind of challenges do you face with the use of your tool?
It's a good question. The challenges that we have are often the working with organizations to really understand the type of problems they're solving and how they can better solve those problems with better data. And so a lot of our effort early on involves working with the institution, understanding how they work, understanding the mandate that they have and how they can better serve on that mandate, and then making sure that the way that we're modifying the tool for their use gives them the precise information that they need in order to be able to work around their problems.
What is the scale of the use of this particular tool?
Yeah, it's also a great question. We want to be able to build tools that will work at very high levels of usage. We're working with governments who are trying to track hundreds of thousands of kilometers of roads, and they need to be able to make those decisions instantly, and they need to be able to do it even in the field where they have a slow internet connection or on a mobile phone. So we're working, what we do is we do a lot of work on the cloud, using cloud infrastructure, and very light, fast open source technologies that are able to pull in and process terabytes and terabytes of data and serve up results almost instantly. So on election night, for instance, in America, we were providing data on what was going on, where we were pulling every 7 seconds new election updates, providing data for thousands of races around the country, and we were able to provide that data instantly to millions of viewers around the entire country and the globe who are tracking it on that night. So we've built up infrastructure to be able to deal with hundreds of millions of requests over the course of a short period of time.
Thank you. Now tell me, when you think about the role of the World Bank and you think about solutions like yours, what would you say, what would be your message to the bank and recommendation to the bank in terms of what it should do?
Yeah, I have two suggestions. One that I think is critically important from us in our experience is to all of the tools that we use are open source. All of the algorithms we use are open source. Everything that we're doing is open. And I think that that's important, not just for making sure that those are freely available to beneficiaries, but also to make sure that that the analysis we're doing is repeatable, so that when you want to do this again in 10 years, people are able to repeat the things that you're doing, so you can really track progress over time. It's important that outside of the government, that other NGOs and institutions also are able to use these tools and to hold us accountable to the sort of information that we're providing. So I think being open and investing in open tools and open information is critically important, and I think is part of everything that we've done. I think another thing that we aspire to do is not just to take a bunch of data and throw it onto a screen. We're very critical of dashboards for dashboard's sake. We don't want to just vomit a bunch of data onto a screen, but we want to make sure that the tools that we're building actually help somebody solve a real problem, and that they change the way somebody's doing their job. And so that involves really understanding the institution and how that institution is going to change as a result of the technologies that we're introducing. I think those are the two things that we try to make a part of every project we do.
Thank you so much, Ian. Do you have any other message that you would like to share?
Only that I think the other thing that we've really enjoyed with the World Bank is the degree of collaboration and curiosity that we've gotten in every conversation that we have. So we're always happy to talk and kick around ideas, to have you over to the office or to come here and see what we might be able to do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rosemary.